Hey baby beansies. So for those that are knowing or in the know and know what's going on and are aware of my worry and stuff, so here's where we currently sit. The 5 centimeter thing that they found on my brain scans is more of a shadow than a mass. Yay, not a tumor. I was worried about that. There's a history of cancer and brain cancer and stuff in my family, and so I'm like, yeah, big worry. And then my doctor is increasing my anti-migraine medication and giving me an as-needed migraine medication to see if we can get the frequency and duration of my migraines to go down dramatically. Because obviously whatever's going on in my brain is not good. But yeah, and you know, when you go to Google and you're like, hey Dr. Google, what's wrong with me? Google's always going to get it wrong. So like, I've been sitting around going, well, I'm just going to call it hypersomnia because that's what, you know, Google called it. It's just, you know, generalized sleeping excessively for long periods of time during like times you shouldn't be sleeping. Like I would lay down maybe on a Saturday afternoon and then wake up like 3 or 4 days later. Literally. And it's scary as shit. I've always talked in my sleep, been a little bit of a sleepwalker. And I am so thankful my dog is smarter than me. Because she, I've watched myself on my indoor house cams, on my Google Nest camera in the kitchen, walking, putting a leash on my dog, taking her out, and she, you know, with her happily walking along and leading me to the door. So like, good dog. I've missed, I guess, a couple of her cues, and she's made a mess on the kitchen floor a couple of times, but that's not her fault, so I'm not mad at her. But she's mostly been good at getting me to take her out and walk in my sleep. But yeah, it's freaking scary, freaking terrifying. So they are testing me soon here for narcolepsy and all kinds of other shit. And she was asking me a pile of questions like, hey, does this happen before you fall asleep? Is this how you feel? Please explain the feeling, and blah 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 blah. And she goes, it sounds like narcolepsy. And I'm like, I'm just over 50 and I've never had this problem. She goes, yeah, that can happen. Like, you know, it doesn't hit you at any certain age and all of that. It sounds like narcolepsy. And I'm like, please don't let it be. Like, I need another disability in my life, right? But there go me. We're at least getting it diagnosed. We're at least trying to figure it out. That's a blessing. And then, okay, here's another blessing. I fucked up my haircut the last time I cut my own hair, but remember how I told you guys how fast my hair grows? Like, remember I cut this up to here, my bangs, look, that was like 3 weeks ago. Look at that. I love that this bad haircut is not going to last very long. You go me! And I'm so happy that I've got beautiful little cats and supportive family and kind of supportive friends. Like, my friends don't talk to me very much, I guess, but it is what it is. Kind of feel really alone in all of this right now. My sister is definitely there for me, but I think she's like the only one right now. So that's even scarier. I don't have a whole lot of support right now. I could use a hug.